Are you struggling to learn vocabulary in German? You're not alone. Especially when you already started and then you move to A2 level, you recognize that there are so many words that you don't know and they actually become more and more difficult. Today, in this video, I'm going to show you 5 strategies that I used to learn my German and that I also give to my students when I work with them. This video will be in English because I started to work with a lot of students who also just started German. So they speak English and it's easier for them to actually understand in English. But I will also create subtitles for this video in German. So if you don't know English or maybe not so good, you still can understand my video. Stay with me, and by the end of this video, you will have 5 strategies how to learn vocabulary easier in a day routine or in some other way that you maybe didn't learn by now. So let's start with the strategies. These strategies helped me as well by my time when I started to actually become better in German. I understood that the vocabulary started to be more difficult and some areas of using the vocabulary also started to be more difficult. So today you will get some interesting secrets from me. I speak 5 languages and I learned also Portuguese as my 5th language by myself and use this strategy. I've become fluent in Portuguese within 6 months, so I do hope that these strategies will also help you. Just remember, there is no one-to-one strategy. It means when you see or hear something new, one new strategy, you have to give it a try. It could be that it works for you. It can be that it's not working for you because we have different characters, we have different ideas or maybe different ways of learning. But before you will give up on that idea, just give it a try. Try maybe 3 to 5 times to really see if that is working for you or not, and then move to another strategy. Strategy number 1, listen first, understand later. That strategy works very good with songs. If you like to listen to music, you can listen to German music, and then you can pick up some nice songs where you like the music. Listen to that song few times, maybe 3, 4, when you already start to sing together with the singer. And only then move to the text. You can translate that text. You will see how much text you will recognize. You will recognize already phrases, and then you can learn those phrases. But actually, you don't even need to learn those phrases anymore because you will be singing with the singer and you will repeat in an easy way. That was one of the best strategies I also used for my Portuguese. Strategy number 2, read posts, ads, and everything that you see around you. For example, if you live in Germany, it's the best way to use time in a metro or on a bus. You can read whatever you see and you can try to recognize, do you see something that you can actually understand? Maybe you don't understand, but then with the picture, you can understand the context. And you will see that with the time, when you will start to pay attention to what you see, what you read, you will recognize some words, you will learn some words, and some words you will actually maybe just learn by heart because you know the ad. Also, when you go to the supermarkets like IKEA or Real, you can listen what they're saying there. For example, when you go through the shopping and especially to the Christmas time, you can hear some sentences and can repeat actually those sentences with the time. You will recognize that a lot of those parts of the sentence you can use in your day-to-day life. Strategy number 3, learn what you need right now. The books are very complex and sometimes there is vocabulary in a book that is very hard to understand. For example, it starts with A2. There are some names of institutions that you don't understand or some structures and systems that are just difficult to understand because you also have lack of cultural understanding. So don't concentrate on those words. go more to verbs, go to modal verbs, go to some stuff that you actually see every day and learn those or use those. For example, one of the strategies that I also mentioned in one of my video below is that you describe what you see, you describe what do you do right now at the moment, and then you see which vocabulary you use and which vocabulary you actually have to learn. This is especially a good thing when you try to pressure yourself and you want to really learn a lot and everything and very fast. In those cases, I give my students an advice. You should stop and relax, and you should come back a little bit into the way that German is fun and the German is actually not something that you are struggling with. Because if you concentrate only on new words and those words that you cannot learn by heart, you will understand that your motivation is going down. So concentrate on a happy learning. Try to see the use in words that you are learning, and then the process will go on. Maybe you also just lack of some structure understanding, or what I said already before, a cultural understanding. With the time, when you will read texts, when you will dig deeper into German language, you will understand that those other words will be a little bit more simple. They will be maybe easier to read, and then you can also easier learn them. So go step by step, try to concentrate on the words that you need. If you like this video, give it a like, share it so other people can also hear about these strategies. I also would like to hear your comments on those. Maybe you've been already using those strategies and it's nothing new, or maybe something actually motivated you to try one of those strategies. If you want to dive deeper and you actually want to work on verbs and learn a lot of verbs, you can register to my waiting list. I have a waiting list for the next year because I don't take any students in this year anymore. I have no capacity. But if you're interested just to get to know what is the course about, to get more information about the course, register yourself on the waiting list and I will write you an email. So let's go back to our strategies. Strategy number 4. Use your post-its in a different way. A lot of people use post-its and they actually put those on different furniture or in a different places, and then they hang there for very, very long time. I usually say after you get used to those post-its and you get used to that there is something there hanging, take it away. Or you can also replace those, because once you will take it away, then your memory will miss something. You will come to the mirror, for example, where you always had your post-it, and then you will recognize that there is nothing there anymore. And then you will remember the word, or you will actually try to remember a word and you will work actively. The same is when you, for example, will change your post-it. Let's say you put on a mirror a chair, and then on a chair you put a sofa, something else, and then you mix those. Maybe don't mix too much, but 2, 3. So next time when you go to your mirror, to the bathroom, you see that there is a chair as a word, and you will recognize, okay, this is not a mirror, it is actually a chair. Strategy number 5. Speak always loud. I always say to my students, it's so funny how intelligent we are when we are thinking, but then we try to open our mouths and something very interesting is coming out, or nothing is coming out because we forgot already everything. So try always to speak loud when you read something, or maybe when you do your homework, or even when you cook something, or you are in a shower and you speak about your day. Always speak loud. You can also use this strategy if you are trying to retell a text. Never do it just in your head. Always try to say few words. Even if you want to make a call in German or you go to the supermarket, be at home and just in a casual way, try to say few phrases. You will see that you will feel comfortable with saying stuff in German loud. And then one time you actually need it at a cashier or somewhere in a bank or somewhere in a bus, you actually can use it. Try to speak loud as much as you can at home when you are alone. and you will see that it makes actually a very big difference when you are outside and someone is in front of you. I hope that these strategies were helpful for you. And if you have interest in my course that I was telling you about earlier, you can register on my waiting list to get more information. You can also write me comments. What would you like to know the next time I'm putting the video out? You can give me ideas. I'm reading everything and I respond to my comments. And also don't forget to like this video and share this video so a lot of people can know this information, learn with us. I will be happy to help you with further videos. Check also my channel. I post there videos in German and English, and you can also go to my Instagram and subscribe there.